I lived with my grandma ever since I was little because my parents got into a really bad car wreck when I was 2, and they unfortunately died. So I've been living with my grandma. I haven't grew up around horses. There's always been a stable next to us, but I never really had an interest for horses. I met Shades. His full name is Shadier Than Gray, but we just call him Shades. My grandma told me that he wasn't being ridden or anything because he wouldn't let people near him. But I went over there and it didn't take him very long to warm up to me. And my grandma saw that, so she decided to get me lessons. For my first lesson, they wanted to put me in a Western saddle just because it was more secure. I was learning eventing. I eventually started to learn hunters and Western/reining as well. But yeah. Then I started to learn to trot on this pony. I haven't said much about this pony. This pony is a very small pony, and his name is Charlie. And then I started to learn to canter. Once I learned the canter and found my balance and everything, I was switched to a little bit more of a forward horse named Star. Not soon after I started riding him, I was ready to jump. So we had to trailer over to another barn because we didn't have jumps where we were. We had cross-country jumps, but I just wasn't ready for cross-country jumps. So we started off jumping small cross rails. We eventually started jumping small to medium verticals, then bigger verticals, and then we eventually hit the max height. And before I had noticed, 5 years had gone by. I worked hard every day until I was good enough to ride him. When I was eventually good enough to ride him, I got to ride him in a lesson. Before this lesson, we had worked on getting him used to people being on his back. He did not mind because it was me, so he did great. We did just walk in this lesson. He did amazing. He listened to everything that I was asking him, and we worked through problems if he didn't know what I was asking, which is pretty typical on a horse that hasn't been trained yet. Surprisingly, for my birthday, my grandma bought me Shades. We continued to work with Shades, and he eventually got to where he was good enough to start trotting. Then cantering. Then we started to jump him over small cavalettes. One day he hurt himself playing in the pasture, and we put an ice wrap on his legs to help with the swelling, and his back seemed a little sore, so we put a back massager or something like that on his back. He is right now being brought into work slowly. He just recently he got clearance from the vet that he's all good to start going back into work, so we've been slowly bringing him back into work. I am 19 and now own a boarding facility. This boarding facility has a total of 24 stalls. 12 of them are for personal horses and the other 12 are for boarding horses. So, yes, I've had my boarding facility for just over a year now and have a few other horses as well, which I hope to show you guys in my next video. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and comment, and also hit the post notification thing so that you never miss a video. Bye, guys.